everyone, so today I am going to talk about my favorite books because I did a video like unpopular book opinions and I was kind of harsh in that video, and I admit that maybe I was a little bit too negative, but I mean, I just hate some books. Today I'm going to do a video about the books that I love, so without further ado, I'm going to start off with my 3 favorite books. I don't have that many books to show you because I mean, these are just like my all-time favorite, like my 10 out of 10 would recommend books, you know? So, the first book that I have here is The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson. She is an amazing author. I love her writing style. It's just amazing. And yeah, this is The Sky is Everywhere. I have it in Swedish. This is my favorite book because it is so, like, I love the poems, I love the characters, I love the storyline, I love everything. I love that it's so different. It's different. And I love the, like, drama between Toby, Lenny, and Joe. And I also love Joe Fontaine. He is an amazing character. Love him. So that is also why I love this. I'm also going to name my daughter Lenny because of this book. It's that good. And I read this when I was at a weird point in my life, I feel like, so that is also why this means a lot to me. I don't know, that's kind of cheesy, but like, I like this book basically. My next favorite book is also by the lovely Jandy Nelson. This is called I'll Give You the Sun. It is also amazing. I don't know which one I prefer. They're like equals. I don't know. I tried rereading it when I was on vacation. As you know, I was in a book slump, but I started on it and I fell asleep on page 10, which is one page in. So basically, if you don't know already, it's about Noah and Jude, and they are siblings. And what I love about this is that it is written from different perspectives. So it's written from Jude's perspective and also from Noah's at different stages in their lives. For example, it starts off with Noah and he's like 13. And then on chapter 2, it is Jude's perspective and she's 16. And then on like chapter 3, it's Noah again, and then Jude, and then Noah, and then Jude. And it's just an amazing book. I love everything about it. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's amazing. My last favorite book, then I have a few more books that I just love, but this is my favorite. These are my favorites. This is Wuthering Heights by Emily Brontë. So good. I love it so much. This isn't the prettiest book cover. So this is basically a classic novel about Catherine and Heathcliff, mostly Heathcliff, I feel like, and their lives. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically there's this kind of not middle class, but like rich family on the middle class on the 1800s, and one day the father comes home and he has a kid with him, and that kid is Heathcliff. So the entire family, except the father obviously, hates this kid because like he's what is he? Well, basically he's like an immigrant, not an immigrant, but he's like Spanish, Italian. He's not white, basically. Or like he's European, but like he's not British, you know? So everyone in the family kind of hates him except for Catherine. So Catherine and Heathcliff become best friends, and yeah. But one day Catherine kind of meets this new guy, and he's a rich guy, and he's your typical British rich guy on 1800s. He's not Heathcliff, basically. And from there, it goes downhill. So then, Catherine dies. This is not a spoiler right away because you can see the timeline. Not a timeline, like, you can see when everyone is born and dies here in the family tree. That was probably the worst book summary you've ever heard. It's very dark and I love it. So then I have a few more books that I just... books that I just love. So the first book is Tell the Wolves I'm Home. When I read this, I did not like it at all, but ever since I've been thinking about it all the time. It is such a beautiful book. I don't think I even gave it like 5 stars on Goodreads, but I still love it. This is about June, and June is a teenager. She lives in the New York area in America. So they live in the 1980s, so it's in the past, and June's uncle is sick. He has AIDS. So basically this book is about AIDS and like gay relationships and yeah, the disease, and basically like how June copes with her uncle, aka her favorite person in the entire world, dies. I'm really bad at giving book summaries. And then I also love The Perks of Being a Wallflower. You all know The Perks of Being a Wallflower, maybe not, but I love the movie too. So this is a book about Charlie. He is mentally ill and he goes to high school and he meets a bunch of people and they become his friends and they like do drugs and they do weird stuff and he tries the weed brownie. And it's a fun time. It's a really good book. Then I also love Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. This was one of the very first books that I read now this year, I guess, since I became obsessed with books. It is one of my favorite books ever. I love the first, the second, and the third one. All of them are amazing. And it's just a fun time. I just love them. I'm not even going to try to give a book summary on that, but that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. So comment your favorite book down below. And I will see you in my next book video. And also on my main channel. And on my vlog channel.